This is how you get in trouble, because I moved this and I found a little spring and I don't know where it goes. That's gonna be fun. Well, we'll set it over here in the I don't know pile. We'll keep on rolling.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You crazy mother!
What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson. Welcome back to another episode of BurnDown. So, today is finally here, and today is the day that we're gonna mess with the Powerglide. Dun, da, 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 boom! So, for those of you guys that have been following me, you know that my car had a TH400. I had issues with it. I borrowed a transmission to race in Vegas, and then I decided to upgrade to a Powerglide so I could learn to do it myself. So that's why I'm going Powerglide from the 3-speed that was in the car. Mainly it's because it's easier to work on, less moving parts, and I figured if I was gonna start and learn how to do transmission work, you start with the basics in the simple one. Also, Powerglides are known for holding huge power right out of the gate, pretty much stock, pretty much similar to like a TH400, but they only have 2 speeds. They don't have the 3. So there's less moving parts in there. So that's why I chose to build one of those. Aside from the fact also that it is a lot lighter. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure you could look on the internet and find out. But I know my back knows from picking up the 400. I actually dropped it on my knee yesterday, which kind of sucked. But I can pick that thing up and move it around. When I pick up a 400, I feel like I'm literally gonna like drop a nut. It's bad. Those things are heavy. So anyway, we are going to start on this thing today, and the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw it in the back of my truck, and then we have I think it's a truck wash, and they have hot water, so we'll just pressure wash it down over there. We'll go get that thing dirty or clean, or get the pressure wash place dirty and the thing clean. Anyway, we're doing that, we're doing stuff, shooting water on this thing, hopefully clean it up. Then we'll bring it back here and I'll set up some makeshift tables, and then we'll break it all apart and kind of look at it and check it out and see how we go. I don't know. Let's just go clean it, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, check this bad boy out. She's been sitting for a minute. All right, so we're at the truck wash. So hopefully no big trucks pull up. But it's way more expensive to wash, but I think they have like engine cleaner degreaser, so maybe we'll spray that on this bad boy. It's more expensive, but I don't want to wait in line, so we'll just get it done. And I'm just hanging off the back of the tailgate, let it rip. So let me go get some tokens and get this action started. There she is, cleaner, but I don't know. Good enough for what we're trying to do, I would imagine. So let me unstrap it, we'll put it on a little rolly cart, and then we got to set up a table. I actually have a big piece of sheet metal that used to cover like a workbench, so I think I'm gonna get that out and stick that on my tables or whatever, so when we get fluid everywhere it doesn't have anywhere to go, because if I put it on the wood we're just gonna make a mess. So we'll get this out, set that up, we'll bring you guys back when we're ready to rock and roll. So we did it out of this steel tabletop. This used to cover a workbench I had, and I left it in the back because I didn't want to scrap it, because I always figured if I had to use it for something. And this ended up being like the perfect case. It has a little backstop to catch fluid, big enough area to where I can work and kind of set things up in order and keep the transmission all in one spot. And then, yeah, so we're good. We'll go from here. I'm gonna start off by pulling the tail shaft off first. We'll flip it up, we'll pull the pan, get rid of any fluid that's in there. I think next, and then after that we will go through and pull the pump out. So I think tail shaft, pan, pump. Let's do that. This is what the tail shaft output looks like, and we will keep rolling, pull this pan off, and then keep on going. we got the pan off. Here's a quick look at the valve body and then the pan. I don't think any of these are gonna go back in. I got a deep pan, so I don't know if these will be thick enough to grab. So hopefully the pan came with hardware. And then this is not gonna go back in because I got that. We got a bunch of new stuff going in. So yeah, so that is out. What is next on the agenda? Let me think about it, we'll figure it out. I don't know if I take valve body off. Probably just take that off before we jump into all this other stuff, so. So we got all the bolts loosened up for the valve body, and then it won't slide out because of this. And then this little plate right here, I'll show you before I get too far ahead of everybody. So this plate right here, this is called the rooster comb, which is your gear selector, which goes against here. There was also a spring-loaded piece that went in here. So this guy guides that. So I took this off, and this is the hardware for it. Sorry we're getting ahead on our stuff, I'm just getting excited. But and then this is your selector, this is your valve body, essentially it selects what gear and all that it goes in. So we'll loosen all this, and then this guy needs to come out. So we'll take him out, set him off to the side, and then that should allow this to slide out. So valve body's out. This is what the case looks like without the valve body. It's only a few more things in here. Rooster comb, and then these guys. But I believe all this stuff has to come out still. This is the tensioning rod that runs through, so we'll pull that out. And then we'll get the servo out of here. And then once those items are out, I think we can start pulling the insides out.
Well, folks, time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool.
Okay, so we have the cover off, and then this, see how this moves back and forth? Just connect to that little guy. So this is the servo. Take him out. Ta-da! So, single piston, that's like that ring. Spring action here, so we'll keep these guys together, stick them over there, and then there's this little piece here. All right, so this piece here goes in between. I may have to watch this when I assemble it because I don't want to get lost doing it, but we'll keep on rolling. Flip around the other side, we'll take the adjuster band. The band adjuster, sorry. Uh-oh, now this is how you get in trouble because I moved this and I found a little spring and I don't know where it goes. That's gonna be fun. Well, we'll set it over here in the I don't know pile. We'll keep on rolling. Okay, roll around to this side. This is your adjuster, the low band adjuster. See where it slides through? Oh. Pushes on this guy. We'll pull this out. This will get set over here with this. This is part of that piece. Anyway, here's your low band, but this is the adjuster that comes through the screw, so we'll have to pull that out. It's right here, Allen and this nuts. Let me get that out. It's a long adjuster, man. See you looking there. See the piece turning. Whoop. That's the adjuster. Set that over there. See if I can get this assembly out. This is the shift lever assembly. I've got a new one of these anyway, so let me figure out how to get all that out, and then we will work on the pump, I think. So let me figure that out. What is that, quarter inch 12 point right here, and then there's one right here as well. And this one has two arms. I think that's because of the kick down, or who knows. I don't even know why it has the two arms. But we will loosen these up, and I think that should allow this thing just to slide on out. So yeah, so I'll have to loosen both of these guys. Okay, so I got these. I just took the little bolt off, and then you pry that open a little bit, and then this thing slides through. And then it has these little teeth, so it only lines up one way. I'll get this piece out, oh, like that, and then see where the teeth are. So I think during assembly you couldn't really screw up the rooster comb portion with this because the teeth will show you where it goes. So all right, we've got this portion, this guy still in there, so we'll take this, take these two bolts loose. And this has a little clip. We'll undo this, take that spring out of there. So let me do that real quick. So this arm is in there. And I had that little clip on the end. I'll put the clip back on here so I don't lose it. Alright, so I think that cleans out majority of the stuff on the bottom of the case. We got the servo out. Pull this little guy out. Kobe! What else we got? I'll start on the stuff back here. So we'll flip it up, and whatever this stuff is, we'll take that, because obviously it's going to have to come through that way. So pulling these bolts out. This guy was down here bottom left. Underneath here like that. Just make a note. Note to self. Alright, we got it off. I believe this is the speedometer gear. Shoot it up a little bit, but I don't think we're going to need this anymore, hopefully. So, we're good with that. Let's pull the rest of this back stuff off and get on to it. Alright, look at us go. So we got all of that stuff out. Bam! And then now we'll take the front pump out, and then everything goes that way, I think. So let me pull these out, and we will continue this endeavor. Alright, so I think on this front pump, I think you gotta thread it and then you slide hammer it. So I'll have to see what I got for that, because I don't think you can just pull it out, if I remember correctly. So let me figure out what we're gonna do about trying to get this thing out, and then when we pop it out, we'll bring you guys back. See how that slides through and then threads behind it? I need to get something that fits these threads. There's threads in there, and then we'll be money. So let's find a bolt. All right, money. So we got one here. Let me get another one for there, and then we'll slide hammer that out. Oh, got the whole thing out in one shot, but usually this stays from all the videos I've seen. So anyway, this is our pump. Let me put this, get this thing situated. So this is the pump. Take these bolts out. I guess I don't really need to. Let's set this guy here. There's the pump. This is our forward clutch pack. This is our band. Of course, this is my father-in-law's transmission. This thing looks like it's in great shape, probably because he didn't put a lot of wear on it. And this is our planetary, so let me pull that out.
Loser.
Front pump. This is our low gear band. This is actually a clutch pack, and all your clutches are in there for high gear. And this is your planetary. Assembly. Oop. Don't do that, Dane. And then you have your clutches and steels here. So this must be reverse, I would imagine. And this is the springs for reverse. So that's what I'm guessing. I will double check because I don't know. So I think this is reversed here, I want to say. So low, high, reverse. Get it? Got it? Good. I think that's what we're doing. So that's cool. I'll just clean stuff up, and then we will figure out. I need to double check, make sure this is the correct gear set. This needs to be a 176 gear set, because if it's not, it will not hold the power. This is a 180 gear set. It is no bueno.